Have you ever wondered how to actually build sexual tension with women? Let's be real, most guys either overdo it or don't even know where to start. They focus on the surface stuff, like giving her compliments, trying to be funny, or making small talk. But if you want to stand out from the crowd, you need to understand something deeper. You need to understand the art of building sexual tension. Get ready, because I am going to show you exactly how to build sexual tension that will leave her wanting more. What exactly is sexual tension? Before I tell you how to build sexual tension, let's understand what is sexual tension. Sexual tension is that charged energy that fills the air between two people when there's an intense attraction but no physical intimacy. Yet, it's that feeling you get when words aren't enough, when a glance or a slight touch holds more power than anything said out loud. It's that sense of anticipation, that moment when something could happen, but it hasn't happened yet. Does this sound familiar? Maybe you felt it before, but weren't sure how to replicate it. The beauty of sexual tension lies in the anticipation, the space between what could happen and what's actually happening. That's the sweet spot you want to live in. So, how do you generate this feeling? How do you turn a casual conversation into something more tantalizing? Here are the secrets. Number 1, master the art of subtle touch. Touch is one of the most powerful tools in building sexual tension, but it's all about subtlety. The key is to make her feel your presence without making it feel deliberate. The occasional casual brush of your hand against hers, or a gentle touch on her lower back when guiding her through a door. These are the kinds of small gestures that make a big impact. But here's where most guys mess up. They go too far, too fast. Sexual tension is a slow burn, not a raging fire. You want to give just enough physical contact to ignite curiosity, but not so much that it feels inappropriate or rushed. Think of it as a dance. Each touch should be light, brief, and purposeful, leaving her wanting more. Can you remember a time when you felt a woman's subtle touch linger in your mind long after it happened? That's what you're aiming for. You want your touch to linger in her thoughts, creating that unspoken connection that drives her desire. Number 2, flirt with your words. Flirting is an art, and if you want to build real sexual tension, you've got to master it. But here's the catch. Your words should always carry a double meaning. Why? Because mystery is irresistible. When you're in a conversation, don't just rely on compliments or cheesy lines. Tease her. Challenge her in a playful yet intriguing way. Drop hints that keep her wondering, what did he really mean by that? The goal here is to leave her wanting more, to keep her mind spinning with thoughts about where this could go. Instead of saying, "You're beautiful," try something like, "You've got an interesting energy. It's hard to pin down." This statement is open-ended. It leaves room for curiosity, making her wonder what you're really thinking. The power lies in your ability to be playful and ambiguous, letting her imagination fill in the blanks. Number 3, use eye contact like a weapon. And your eyes are one of the most powerful tools in building sexual tension. When used correctly, they can communicate more than words ever could. But here's the thing. Eye contact shouldn't be constant. It should be intentional. When you look into her eyes, hold her gaze just a bit longer than is comfortable. This will create a connection that feels both intimate and charged. But after a few seconds, break the contact. Let her wonder why you looked away. Then look back. This back and forth exchange is like a game of chess. It's all about strategy. Most men don't realize how much power their eyes hold. If you've ever felt that undeniable pull towards someone just from the way they looked at you, then you already know the effect it can have. So, why not use that same energy to your advantage? The next time you're in a conversation, try holding her gaze a little longer, then see how she reacts. Number 4, make her chase the connection. One of the most critical aspects of building sexual tension is presence. When you're with a woman, you need to be fully engaged at the moment, giving her your undivided attention, but not for too long. The secret here is to make her feel special, but not entirely safe. Here's what I mean. When you're in a conversation, make her feel like she's the only person in the room. Listen closely, respond thoughtfully, and make her feel like you're genuinely interested in her. But then, pull away. Maybe it's a subtle change in body language, or a break in the conversation where you look away or check your phone. This brief moment of detachment will leave her wondering, did I lose his interest? Is he still into me? Women love a challenge. If she feels like she's got you wrapped around her finger, the tension will fade. But if you create just enough distance for her to chase, she'll be hooked. Are you making it too easy for her? If so, it's time to introduce a little mystery into the mix. Number 5. Slow everything down. Sexual tension is all about the buildup. If you rush the process, you're missing the point. Every moment, every gesture, every word should be deliberate and controlled. Slow down your speech. Slow down your movements. Let her feel the weight of every pause, every look, every smile. When you slow things down, you give her time to absorb what's happening, to get caught up in the energy between you. It's the anticipation that creates the magic. You want her to be constantly wondering, what's going to happen next? And the slower you go, the more powerful that feeling becomes. Number 6. Ignite her desire with your touch. Now, let's talk about what most guys are too nervous to approach. Physical escalation. You can't build sexual tension without knowing when and how to touch her. It's not about going in for a grab. It's about making each touch count. It has to be subtle but intentional. When you're sitting next to her, let your hand brush against her thigh. Lightly, as if it was accidental, but with enough presence to send a clear signal. When you're close, gently guide your hand to the back of her neck. Not for long, but long enough for her to feel it and wonder what comes next. It's all about being in control. Kiss her, but not just anywhere. Focus on the areas that will heighten her anticipation, her neck, her earlobes, the soft skin near her collarbone. Let her feel the tension building in those intimate spots, but pull back before going too far. Keep her on the edge, making her crave more. Now that you know how to build sexual tension, there's still something deeper you need to understand. A lot of women are drawn to toxic relationships, but why? If you're not careful, you might miss out on understanding what's really going on beneath the surface. Check out this video right here to learn why women can be attracted to toxic situations. It's a game changer that will help you avoid common mistakes. Don't miss it. Hit the like and subscribe button for more updates. Until then, signing off from Far From Nice.